Yo guys, what's up? What's good? Yes, it's your boy Taki, and trust me, I'm so happy to be in your faces again this time. And this time, I'm bringing you guys amazing conversation, amazing news, juicy information, juicy conversation that we need to talk about. Obviously, on this particular red couch today, I have with me Donny First Key. Donny First Key was good.
Tomorrow I'm chilled. I'm good.
TGIF. Are you going anywhere today? Tomorrow, Sunday, you going anywhere?
I ain't going nowhere, bro.
You know, this thing you just said that sounded so sweet. Somebody actually said something like this. It was something like row, 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 like lion row, 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 row. When they should have still talk about somebody, if he can do a particular thing, and this is not, for the conversation here, it's looking like say Davido wa kiri ni. You get, but let us see if really Davido kiri in this life, basically. I saw Davido actually announcing his world tour, and then it's beginning from North America.
Yeah.
And then obviously you've explained that the idea of North America is the fact that it's closer to Canada, so it's like doing two places in one space and all of that. And we've seen the venues. We have Captain Arena, Toyota Center, Credit Union One Arena, MGM Music Hall, what was that stage about 16 capacity, and the SFA State Farm Arena for the Away Festival and everything. Davido beginning the tour in North America.
Yeah.
Rema also doing North America, very strategic, and obviously it's like doing more than one thing together. But that's for the American folk. Let's come to the UK.
Yeah.
Let's start with how big. Obviously, we go for the timeless. Timeless is still doing good in the UK,
Yeah,
amazing
it is.
numbers and
It is.
everything. But of the timeless project, of let's say it was not there
Yeah.
before the project dropped, how relevant is Davido in the UK?
Davido has always been relevant ever since Afrobeat started moving international,
Yeah.
and he's still relevant. The relevance is always intact. Look at when they did the premiere for Timeless at the Coco.
Yeah,
Look at
Coco,
the
yeah, yeah.
turnout for meet and greet, like just
True.
meet and greet listening, not even a
Not even
concert.
concert,
But
yeah.
then look at how well people came out to show love and support for Davido. Davido impact in the UK is on Afrobeat. Is always has always been there and is still there right now, and that is why you can tell that the album is doing well in the UK. Songs are doing well in the UK. From the album, the Afrobeat. London is like second Lagos.
To Afrobeat.
To Afrobeat,
Yeah.
because after Lagos, next place outside Nigeria is London, and then maybe France
Yeah.
right
I think
now,
France is doing good
because
too.
France is also doing well for like almost everybody. Rema, Aresta, Ruga, Burna
Yeah,
Boy,
Burna Boy,
Davido,
yeah, true.
WIZKID,
True, yeah.
and everybody's eating good in France. Even Asha, Yemi
Mm.
Alade as well,
Yeah, Alade too,
Tiwa
yeah.
Savage. So
Yeah.
like France is like, okay, that next place, for me after UK for the Afrobeat. So Davido in the UK, Afrobeat domination is still very very well rooted in that place.
And just so you know, the Timeless Project is still amazing. We're doing well in the UK, and that's because I asked off the Timeless Project. But if you're not including the Timeless Project, that is still doing amazing well in the UK.
Yeah.
Talking about the UK, yeah. We've seen we have the three of them basically. You cannot say one is bigger than one.
Yeah.
It's just in your own right. I want to say this person bigger than this person, and that
Yeah.
person is saying to me that person. So you cannot say one is bigger than one. But inclusively of Davido, WIZKID, and Burna Boy, we've seen WIZKID announce his UK tour,
Yeah.
and then for the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium about 66,000 capacity plus
Mhm.
thereabouts. I saw Burna Boy announcing the London Stadium,
Yeah.
and which is almost sold out. Almost sold out. I was about 80,000 capacity. Now, I asked because Burna Boy has been consistent in music,
Yeah.
like from Love That Mini doing amazingly well. Everybody
Mm.
are still vibing to Love That Mini at the
Mhm.
moment. WizKid, the essence wave is never gone. It's not gone in extinction yet. And then we also have the More Love Less Ego project, which is combining with that, and it's
Yeah.
still amazing at the moment. Davido just dropped the Timeless project,
Yeah.
and it's looking like the UK fans are still consuming that presently and everything. Do you think this is a train that Davido can jump on? Having obviously in America, you could say he has influence because he was born there. He has influence there. He has a lot of friends in America and all of that. But then in the UK, do you think he has that push power as he has in America to do what his colleagues are doing in the UK?
Davido as an individual, like you said, is one of the biggest guys. There's no way you mentioned a David, a Wizkid, Burna Boy that
Yeah, true.
Davido will not come into the conversation. And right now, looking at the UK, I think UK is like the first major place that probably was accepted outside Nigeria. and
Yeah,
that is
true.
why it was easy for the guys to shut down the O2 as far back as 2018. Like that's some 6 years ago or eight, six, yeah, six,
Seven
years
years
ago.
ago. Yeah,
They're about selling out, the O2 Arena 2018. Davido did 2019. Burna Boy did. Whiskey did it three
three
times.
times.
Davido has done it. So like
Yeah, true.
three of these guys have sold out the O2 more than twice. In minimum of twice. In their
Yeah,
music career,
minimum. Yeah,
which is like really, really, like massive. And looking at it from way back, as far back as when they started doing it, and then now I think the O2 now is now a place that the challenge has been conquered, because if you can do something twice, it means, oh yeah, definitely
you
you
can
are
do it
you're
again.
actually
Yeah,
good at it. So why not move on to the next level. As for me right now, I think O2 is like the foundation.
at the beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyways, still on the let's digress a little bit. We discovered that most of the street artists that we saw this before, we saw the fact that Russia announced the France Stadium,
Yeah.
and then it's looking like he cancelled it again. Because
Because the tweet has been
yes,
deleted.
and then I
Mm.
remember I said it on live TV that WIZKID is, and this is not me calling any fan in particular. I'm not dragging your goat. I'm only saying that if you are wrong, let's be fair.
Mm.
Let's be clear about. Now it's not confirmed that he cancelled or not,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
then
it's
if
not.
he did cancel it, I feel like that's a risk kid being consistently consistent in disappointing people. Like, because obviously there is no point in announcing a show if you're not really sure about it. But then if you do not cancel it, trust me, good one for you. And like I always tell you, are also happy for you. Like I said, when that let's come back to the conversation.
Mm.
Davido in the UK,
Yeah,
we saw Burna Boy push of 80,000.
yeah.
Basically doing a push of
London
6,000.
Stadium, Birmingham
Tottenham
Stadium.
Stadium. Davido has done the O2, which is 20k, and I
Mm-hmm.
think that's the biggest he has done in the UK
Yeah,
so far.
yeah,
If if you're going to advise a Davido to go to the UK again, obviously he shouldn't do the O2 again because
definitely.
we've seen other guys doing the O2 now, and also
He
like
did the
common
O2
grounds.
like last
He
year,
did last
March.
year,
Yeah,
so he should be on to greater stuff and
yeah.
everything. Would you advise
Mm.
him daring a 60,000 capacity, 80k capacity? We also have the Wembley of 90k capacity at the same
Yeah,
time. So
yeah.
would you advise him doing that, or soft pedals about 25, 30, 40, 40, 45,
Mm.
and thereabout?
I think looking at Davido's power, as an artist, as an Afrobeat artist, one of the big guys, I definitely would say, like you said, Davido has grown past the O2 Arena. The O2 Arena is now for the likes of them Rema, them Ashake, them
Yeah,
Fireboy, them
true.
CK, them Ruga, them Maria Star, to be, aspiring, to sell out
The O2,
at
yeah,
that place. Because these guys have done it, countless
yeah,
times, like more than once in their career. So Davido should definitely, move to the next level, which is, the stadiums, or yeah, stadiums, because arenas in the O2, like the biggest arena in the O2 is the O2, in London
the
is the
O2
O2 Arena. So after then move to stadiums.
stadiums, yeah,
So I think that Davido can also attempt to do the 60k stadium actually in the O2, if announced early. Regardless of whatever it is, these guys are big, and they should not undermine themselves or their star power, because the more you open yourself to the fans,
yeah.
the fans will definitely accept you and want to come to you. So Davido's Timeless album is doing well, number one album,
In the
at
yeah,
at some point in the UK when it drops for a couple of weeks. Number one song on the Afrobeat charts in the UK. It shows that okay, UK is actually they are consuming
this song, yeah,
Davido music right now. So announcing that you're coming to the UK, for a stadium tour will definitely ginger people that listens that yo no, I'm definitely want to enjoy this timeless, Davido perform the songs from this album, or I want to listen to Davido's smashes, from way
yeah,
back.
yeah.
So Burna Boy and Whiskey doing the stadiums in London is also showing that okay, yes, Davido can also do
Also
it,
do it, yeah.
because I don't think that there's one thing that one person can do
Yeah, that was
that another person would not be able to do at this level,
true.
in their career. Yeah, I know that there'll be comments about, oh, Burna Boy has done this and that, Whiskey has done this and that, he's done the Billboard, he's done platinum, he's done this. But then if you look at it, the fans are numerous,
True,
and
true.
some, yeah, I agree that they have fans in some locations than one another. Same way Burna Boy has more global fans right now. compared to both of
Both
them.
of them, yeah,
You know,
true.
if you look at the recent occurrence that
Yes,
he's had.
yeah, I agree.
In the US, we can say that WIZKID has more fans. Looking at how well Essence
Essence
did,
did, and
as
yeah,
at then. And right now, we can say that Davido like is like the biggest right now in the UK because he has the charting, he has the buzzing, songs and projects in the UK. So definitely, adding a UK to this would really really go well. Probably a November date. Davido, a certain stadium in the UK. It's going to be
mm.
massive. It's
You know,
going to be massive.
just really concrete, I was going to ask you about that. Do you think if he's going to do it, because obviously we're just going to begin with North American tour,
Yeah.
and then this tour will last for just 15 days, basically,
Mm,
July 1 to 15. So it's a very quick one.
mm,
So back to back to back. So July, we have August, September, October, November. November is the Way Festival,
mm.
which I don't think we want to do two big events in November.
Impossible. You can do one early in November
One,
and then
because 23rd is the
yeah.
other one. Now, do you think it's sensible to do the UK this year? Because one, he has time. Yeah, from August, September, October, November.
Mm,
We're sure of more dates to this one. Actually, we're sure of
definitely,
more dates.
definitely.
Do you think it's wise? It's in his good interest to add a UK to his 2023 tour at the moment, or just take it 2024? Give them time to get tickets, get a bigger venue. Give them like about 6 7 months to get tickets
Mm.
and go to that venue.
I think for someone as on Davido's pedestal, I think a minimum of 5 months, for tickets is not bad. We're in May right now. If they announce any stadium in November, this June, July, August, September, October, November, that's about six,
Six
seven
months,
months,
yeah.
to purchase tickets, and which is fair enough, for someone of Davido's caliber. So I feel that if it is not too late right now to announce a stadium in the UK for Davido because we just started May,
Yeah.
so we still have a couple of months to go. So maybe in May, if they announce that okay, Davido is doing this stadium, come November or come October or late
Mhm.
October or something, definitely would go a long way. People would definitely troop out to get their tickets, and I believe he will sell out because there's no more. Oh, you cannot do this, bro. Afrobeat has shown us that anything and everything is
It's possible,
possible,
yeah.
and I can do it. We can all do it together. So far, we support, and show love to ourselves.
So far, we support and show love to ourselves. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of this one. Davido in the UK. This is out there for you guys. Do you really think you're out of that? That Davido can really do an amazing and successful show in the UK? And that the way shows have been called now is the fact that it's only a successful show when you have a sold out show. Now, if you have tickets, if you have seats that are empty, covered up with tarpaulin, most likely a lot of people will still say that show is not a successful one. So, but
Mm.
then, do you think Davido can have a successful stadium tour show in the UK? Can he? If you think so, let me say yes. And if you think he cannot, let me say no. And let me give me why you think he cannot do it in the UK. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of this amazing one. And trust that we're going to catch you guys on the very next one. Stay safe, guys, and be careful.